Hello and welcome to our first ever Credit Boost Personal Financial Development Experience. You know, sponsored by Econ Learning Center channel. And welcome to my We Mad Learncast. We Mad Learncast. My name is Carlos Anaya, aka Mr. Credibility 24, owner of Econ Learning Center. I am a financial development, credit repair, and financial educator. I am thrilled to have you all here and I'm excited to share this message with you guys. My journey to financial freedom started in 2006 when I found myself $300,000 in debt. Ay, Dios mío. I tried all the traditional ways to get out of debt, from the lawyers to financial accountants to consolidating and credit repair businesses, but nothing seemed to work. I lost my 12-year job, my car, everything, todo. It was a dark and difficult time, but one day I stumbled upon a book called The Credit Secret Bible, which I purchased in Amazon for $20. This book changed my life. To this day, I still have that book in my mind. As soon as I listened to the audio CD and read the book, I knew that I had found the solution to get out of debt. There was a chapter in the book that talked about reaching out to the Attorney General office in my local community, my local state, Connecticut, with all your financial documents and a heartfelt letter, to write a heartfelt letter. So I decided to take action and take the chance. What I had to lose, I was already in debt, lost my job, what I had to lose. So I sent my documents with a heart-shaped goodwill letter to the Attorney General's office. And guess what? What a surprise. A few months later, I received a letter stating that the Attorney General was going to take my case. It was going to take my case and help me with my financial situation. So it was a huge relief. And I was so grateful for the help that I received. From there, I started negotiating my debts one by one. The following methods outlined in the book to repair my credit status and build wealth. I also invested in a financial personal development course called TWS. I was going broke. So I was taking a chance. I took action, to find my purpose. So transforming that into wealth showed me, how money works course, which taught me the new rules of credit and also money and how to manage my credit, monitor my credit, reverse the cycle of negative credit to positive credit, monitor my debts from a negative to a positive one, converting my debts into wealth, one debt at a time, my money, my expenses by creating a budget, my taxes, my investments. So I established my own financial services, learned by doing business too. While I was learning all those things, that's what I did. The courses taught me that God has a purpose for every single one of us in our lives. And there's only one life. So you have to make the best of it. And that you have to find something that you do best and be grateful on doing it. Well, and also to be consistent, disciplined, committed when you do it or share it with someone that really needs your help and wins your trust on the actual financial and credit educational services you can offer to them to start the process for them to fulfill their good life too. But it's not only credit, guys. It could be any business. It could be anything that you do best. There's something in your mind. There's something that you could instantly do best. Did you know that that could make you money? Focus, guys. Focus. So these courses not only help me achieve debt freedom, but also inspire me to start my own credit repair financial educational business in Prospect, Connecticut, which I'm here right now. You know, this is my LearnCast. We Mad LearnCast. So in 2008, I was not debt free, but I had a clear action plan in place to reach my debt freedom goals and secure my financial future. After I learned everything that I had to do with credit and how money really works, I decided to write a book called A Guide to a United Pursuit Financial Success Educated Nation for a Better Prosperous World, to share my knowledge and inspire others to take control of their financial future. I firmly believe that when we have faith in ourselves and a higher power, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. And that's what I did. I set my mind to that and I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. And right now, this is what I have, guys. That's it right there. That's it. That's what I have, which is Econ Learning Center, where you can learn financial literacy. So if you're in debt, your credit's messed up, if you're in financial distress, and you need some advice, I'm proof. I'm proof that it works. And again, welcome to We Mad LearnCast. This We Mad LearnCast, I'm gonna be hosting it every single Monday nights at 8 p.m. So basically, this was my little story of how I was in debt and how I got out and how I help others get out of debt. So again, the story continues. I don't know how long it's gonna take for this video to end, but let's continue my story up to it ends. And if those who missed it, just get in contact with me. I'll send you a video. I continue to educate myself. Then I took a course to become a financial smart money coach, educator, to teach others on the importance of financial literacy. But not only money, credit too, guys. Financial literacy and improve of having a solid 7 credit and money milestone financial foundation. That's what you need to learn, guys. As I continue to help others and help myself and then help others with their financial problems, their financial credit issues, and get paid doing it, what I love to do, I realize that we as individuals have the power. We have the power to establish our own economy. And in this place right here, this is where you learn how to establish your own economy. You don't have to go by the world economy, guys. You have to follow it and protect yourself from it. That's very important. So I realized that we as individuals have the power to establish our own economy. When I took all these courses, I control our credit status, or money, or taxes, or investments, to achieve financial success. We just need to learn how money really works and make smart choices with our finances, guys. So that's what I did, and I continue to do. So I invite you guys. I'm inviting you guys, every single one of you guys, to join my We Mad LearnCast, because in my We Mad LearnCast every Monday nights at 8 p.m., It's already started. This is my introduction in Facebook. Basically, but I did start it. I'm up to episode number 3, which is going to be about the 3 beliefs. So if you want to know more about that, just tune in at We Matt Learncast. tinyurl.com, capital WEMADLEARNCAST. Go there, download my FYI app, and you can tune in to my We Might Learncast every Monday nights when I'm there, also online. So, again, I invite you guys, let's take this journey together. You can't do everything by yourself nowadays, guys. You can't. You cannot. No se puede. No se puede más nada hacer las cosas solo o sola. Tienes que tener alguien ayudándote. And I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Look. Computers are there. Headphones are there. The classes are there. All you have to do is sign up. $20 per week per person. All right? So, I just said it. I put it out there. So anyway, this is not only for adults only. Let's learn together, grow together, and empower our kids, because the kids are our future. Our teens, the teens are our future, and each other to take control of our current and future finances and live the life we deserve. All right? So thank you for being here today. And remember, we all have a gift and a purpose in this world. Let's make the most of it. Amen. All right? So para mi gente latina, tengo las clases en español. Tengo varias clases en español de financiera. Tengo clases de crédito en español también. So si están interesados y tienen su crédito malo, aquí estoy para ustedes. Aquí en Connecticut, en Prospect, Connecticut y Waterbury, Connecticut, donde quiera. Estoy por el internet, all over the internet. Hasta si tienen metaverse con los lentes, también tengo eso también. So if you have the metaverse, headsets, I do that too, which I'm working on that. I'm setting up my online classes on that too. And also physically inside here, from 4 to 10 p.m., those are my classes, different time slots that I have. I have 4 to 6 p.m. Then I got 7 to 9 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. Then Saturday and Sundays I have more leverage, which Saturdays and Sundays I open from 11 all the way up to 8 p.m. So every class is 2 hours, and boy, you're gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff. I have credit repair workshops, debt freedom workshop, real estate workshops, how to buy a house workshops before you get the mortgage or before you fix your credit, the in and outs of a mortgage and real estate and things like that. I have all different kind of courses, guys, all different kind of courses. How to invest little money to make it a lot of money towards the future. And guys, that's all I have to say. But in order to build courage, and be fearless on what you really, 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 really want to be in your life, it takes passion, commitment, a lot of commitment, discipline, and time to take action. Time to take action. Acción. on what you want to do, lo que quiere hacer en tu vida or accomplish in your life. So to start to manifest your goals in your life, you need to focus on these four goals. Focus on one course until you succeed. But there are goals. So before you do anything in your life, when it comes to establishing your own business, repairing your credit, getting out of debt, you have to have goals in what you want to have to in your life. It's not only work, get paid, get paid, get paid. You know, because by the time you work, the money is already growing. And day one, as soon as you clock in, the money is already growing without you all over the world. You know, it continues to grow. That's why there's inflation. All right. So in order to stop inflation, you know, for to create your own economy, you have to get a plan B that could offset in the future the plan A. And if you could do A and B together, even better, because that's what I do. I have A, B, C, D, and E, which is Econ Learning Center, my organization. I pay my business first before I pay anybody else. I also pay myself first before I pay anybody else. Even if it's $5 a day, a week, $10 a week, $10 a month, pay yourself first. All right? So, these are the goals that you have to have. You have to have physical goals, personal goals, professional goals, and last and most important, your actual purpose and action plan to complete the other three goals in order for you to find your actual purpose in your life. All three goals have to be completed. It doesn't matter if you're doing backwards, sideways, frontwards, doesn't matter. From 1, 2, or 3, or 3, 2, or 1, or 2, 3, 1. It doesn't matter. The key is to accomplish them. No matter how long it takes you, no matter what obstacle you get, no matter what excuses you get, and do not be living in fear. Be fearless, like I am. I'm fearless, because when you get those three goals and you find your actual purpose on all three of those goals, you have to complete. If you miss one, you will not find your true purpose in your overall new lifestyle. So you can't cheat. It takes time. I know you have a job. I know you have excuses. But again, I can't express it. There's 24 hours in a day. There ain't nobody that works 24 hours. There ain't nobody that works 16 hours. And if you do, you're in trouble. You're working too much to stay broke still. Don't think about how much money you can make, in your job. You already know how much you're going to make. As soon as you clock in, you already know you're getting paid $10 an hour, $16 an hour, $20 an hour. Imagine you making $20 a day. Every single day, or every single day, $20, every single day. You know how much money is that? That's a lot of money. Imagine if I could show you how to do that with a credit card. When you get good credit, pay yourself first with other people's money instead of your money, and then you pay it later. That's what I do, guys. That's what I teach. And an Econ Learning Center right here. Econ Learning Center. We Man Learncast. That's what you can learn too when you tune in. But, all right. So, let's continue. So, again, if you want to find out more on how to convert your debts and offset your accounts and build generational wealth, present and future wealth. Call my debt freedom appointment hotline for I can set up a 60-minute meeting with you. You could call at 203-266-1173. As soon as the voicemail finish, please leave your message with your name and email or phone number where I can reach you or text you. All right? Or you could go directly to my website, which is econlearningcenter.org. You could Google me, Google Econ Learning Center. You can find me there. Or you could go join my group, which is 720creditgroup.zee.am. 720creditgroup.zee.am. If you go there, it's even better. Instantly, as soon as you put your name and your email, I'm gonna get a text in my cell phone that you giving me permission to get in contact with you. I do not call people. I do not cold text. I just made that up. I don't know if it's real, but cold text basically means that if I get your information from wherever and I text you your number, no, you have to give me permission for me to get in contact with you. That's how I work. I don't want to get sued by the federal government and things like that. So new laws coming up, and these laws are crazy, especially if you have an online business or even in an offline business when it comes to financing or any business out there. All right? So, if you want to know more, go to those websites. Now, here's a quote I go for. I got a couple of more minutes left. Yes, I do. Here is a quote I go for. All right? Oof, it's hot in here, dude. Every single day of my life. Woo, getting hot here. Getting hot in here. And again, the courses are in here. It's the courses. But here's a quote I go for. Financial freedom is a definite purpose. Definite purpose in everyone's life. It's something that you must create for yourself, but not by yourself. No one else can select or make your decisions for you. But they can help you with them, but you have to make your decision. You have to commit. Therefore, your definite purpose will not create itself. You have to have somebody to help you find your definite purpose. Not gonna be your mother and your father. The reason why? Because they were educated different from what you are right now. And still, like I said, I could go for hours with this issue. Financial literacy is not in the schools. Imagine if it was. All right? Imagine what I teach inside my facility, right here in Econ Learning Center. Imagine if this course was in the schools. I'll be changing a lot of lives. And that's what I want to do. Change lives in here. Change lives. But I need your help. You guys need to register. But let's continue with this quote. So, a desire to commit and focus in something. I said it again. In something know in your heart, and you feel in your heart, and you feel it in your heart that there is a need for it. For what you know that probably someone else don't know, might not know. is the factor that will determine the definite decision and the final purpose in your life. I found out this just from messing around, repairing my credit, getting out of debt. And when I did it myself, I said, man, I could teach other people how to do it. I could help other people how to do it. So once you make a decision, God and the entire universe conspires to make it happen for you. But you have to be honest with them, for you, but only in God's time. So think of a definite purpose of what you want to do different right now in your life. Write it down on a piece of paper, on a notebook right now, besides waiting for the time to do it later. And don't have fear your true why, to find your true why. Don't have fear on finding your true why. And ask yourself, how can I do it now versus I cannot do it? If you believe you can do it, no matter what obstacle, excuses you are going through right now, find your passion, something you're good at, make it simple, very simple, believe in it, and make it fun, and how you can make money with it and have fun by doing it. Okay? Don't think about the money. You can make it. You can make that money, because the first minute that you think about money, you ain't going to make a dime. Nada. Now, if you don't think about it and you do what you have to constantly do, commit to it, constantly pushing it, the money will come. But you have to build trust with that person that you want them to pay you money for your services. Right? Makes sense. So don't think about the money you can make. Think about how many people you can help. The money and the glory and your legacy will come in God's time, not yours. So don't think about the money. Think about the services that you can offer, the potential services that you can offer to people in your organization. That's how I think, and the money continues to grow. See, when Rockefeller was young, he invested on a farm, and I think it was $2,000, and he put an interest rate on there, like in 1%, 2%, and he was making money. The farmer was struggling, and Rockefeller had $2,000 when he was young, and he invested into this farm, and the farmer paid him monthly. The farm grew, the business grew, the farming business grew, and he got his money back, and he continued to do things like that. And that's how he became rich. Little things become a lot. Again, little things become a lot. Cosas pequeñas que tú haces en tu vida que, pueden hacer mucho. Como cocinar, si sabes cocinar bien, tú puedes hacer dinero. Años atrás no había mucho trabajo y la gente, los padres buscaban la manera cómo hacer su dinero. Lo que está pasando ahora es que los niños de ahora son vagos, están mucho por la computadora, están mucho por el internet, pero por las cosas negativas, no las cosas positivas, como yo estoy haciendo aquí en mi organización, en Econ Learning Center. Aquí todo positivo, nada negativo. Aquí yo no quiero nada negativo. Aquí todo positivo. Tiene que ser positivo y positiva. Aquí yo no quiero gente negativa. Indecisa. So, años atrás las cosas eran así. Years back, your parents They used to find a way to make that money. They used to find a way to make that hustle. 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and so on and so on. Nowadays, all these teenagers want to do is play video games, watch TV, be on the internet on negative things instead of getting positive things like learning financial literacy, learning something that can give them more money and build them future credit, build them a foundation for their future when they have kids and so on, or help their parents, that are struggling. And an Econ Learning Center right here, this is where they could learn. This is where they could learn, right there, right there. Right here, We Might Learn Cast. This is not a podcast. This is a learn cast. You learning something. This had nothing to do with a podcast. I'm expressing myself to you guys of what I went through, for you cannot go through it. And in this place right here, in Econ Learning Center, that's what you're going to learn. So you're not only going to learn about financial literacy, you're going to learn how to become a business entrepreneur, either online or in here if you want to learn how to repair credit and get paid, So it's all about learning, guys. So I got some questions. How do you think banks really make a lot of money from? Got some questions for you guys. From the people? A. B. From the loans? C. From life insurance? What do you think is the answer? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment through your Facebook and my Facebook page. Wherever you see this LearnCast, leave me a comment with your answer. A, B, or C. And then I'll get back to you with the answer. If you want to know the answer, send me a comment, and you're gonna be you're gonna be shocked on the answer that I'm gonna give you. This is called financial literacy. All right. So the question is, are you ready to flourish and optimize your personal finances and well-being and your overall lifestyle? Leave me a comment in the bottom. Are you ready to code your mindset? Code your mindset. We have codes here in our brain, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. With gratitude, not regret. The moment you regret something, your gratitude will not flourish. The moment you have gratitude, you wake up early in the morning with gratitude, not regret, your gratitudes continue to grow. This is from experience. Another question, are you ready to find out what day, what month, what year you can be debt-free? Leave me a comment. Another question, are you ready to find out what can be your retirement number before you are 70 years old? If you want to know that, leave me a comment. I'll gladly send you a link and show you how to do it. As a matter of fact, I'll send you a video how to do it. Another question, are you ready? Are you guys ready to start the process to fix, repair, rebuild, boost up your credit score 100 points or more on your credit scores, and later monitor your credit today? As you boosting up that credit, learn how to monitor all that. Are you ready? Leave me a comment. So, still got a couple of minutes. So what is the Econ Learning Center? What is this? What is this right here? What is this right here? What is this? What is this? Right? How I came about doing this. How I came about doing Econ Learning Center. Again, for those who want to learn about establishing your credit, establishing a business, a credit repair business, or financial education and business, here is where you're gonna learn. I have a whole entire course that I'm gonna explain to you guys now if I have time. I think I have 30 minutes. So, Econ Learning Centers is a credit repair, personal financial education, personal development program, which is designed to empower individuals like yourself that are feeling down, that are feeling, man, nobody can help me with this financial issues. Nobody can help me with this credit. Nobody can this, nobody can that. Yes, I could. All right? And definitely I could. If I help myself, I could help you. So, empower individuals like yourself to take control of their financial future and create a secure personal development economy. The key, personal development economy. Custom personal development economy. Every single person is going to have a different personal development economy. It's going to be the same classes, but it has to do with your finances. How much debt you have, how much negative credit you have, and so on and so on. And you have to reverse that. You have to reverse it. Reverse it. So, in today's uncertain economy and health climate, it is more important than ever for people to be equipped with the knowledge and skills to protect themselves and their families from future crises. The knowledge is learning financial literacy, how money really works, how credit really works, how taxes really work, how the banking system really works, how the mortgage system really works, how the tax system really works, how investment really works. Did I left anything out? Real estate, how real estate really works, instead of overspending money on buying a house. We teach that. A financial literacy credit fundamental learn by doing program like this should be taught in our children's schools, but it's not. They say until 2027. I'm ahead, guys. I'm ahead, which is too long. It's too long. That's why I did this. Because I know what's coming. I know what's coming. And it's going to come bad. As you can see in the news, it's already here. So, get financially educated now before it's too late. That's why we, the middle class, always backed up, because we always have excuses and fear. Take the excuses, take a bat, and then throw it out. Take the fear, shut it down in your brain. All right? Take the I can, put it in here. I cannot, throw it out. Take it out. Out the park. Home run. Out there to the foul section. Right? Take your knowledge. Home run. Financial knowledge. The new one that you want to get. For those who's watching this, you might be interested in this. So, again, they saying until 2027, which is too long. We at Econ Learning Center, my organization, are teaching financial literacy to kids, teens, and adults right now. Right now, I'm in the process of doing an after-school program, to get the kids out of the street, to get the teenagers out of the street. And it's going to be with the Metaverse Quest headphones, which I have like around 4. I need a couple of more, and I'm looking for investors to help me out. So, by participating in the program, individuals will learn practical smart money and credit skills, and such as budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, credit repair management, credit monitoring, entrepreneurship, and so on and so on. They will also develop a deep understanding on how the 3 E's work on the economy, how the world goes around. It doesn't go around with money, guys. It doesn't go around with money. Money will disappear soon. It's about credit. It's all about credit and the economy, how the economy works. and how to navigate financial matters and effectively. So the three E's is energy, economy, environment. That's how that's how the world goes around. So the program, 20 more minutes, 20 more minutes. The program also places a strong emphasis on the personal health and wellness development. People, this is crazy. This is happening right now. Helping individuals to set goals, build resilience within them that they have, and cultivate a spiritual and growth mindset with us, with Jesus Christ too. Spirituality is going to be here too. Participants will learn how to overcome obstacles, handle stress, and make the most of their strengths and talents by developing their personal development skills right in here in Econ Learning Center. Individuals will be better equipped to handle future challenges and opportunities with grace and confidence. Right in here. That's what you're going to learn. That's what you're going to learn. Right in there. All right? Oh, running out of time. So, unfortunately, ultimately, the goal of our financial education personal development program is to empower individuals, our kids, our teens, to create their own personal development economy early, not late, before they go to college, before they graduate from high school, before they get their first job, and also to develop a strong, resilient financial foundation, the 12 foundations, the 7 credit and money milestones that will protect them and their families in their times of crisis now and in the near future. You know? So I have a challenge for you guys. I have a 10 days 7 credit and money milestone crash course challenge. It takes 10 days to take it. Every session is one video. And I guarantee you, when you get to the 5th video session, you're going to be on fire on what you have learned so far. So, by learning how to manage their finances effectively at an early age, cultivate personal development skills at an early age, and take control of their economic futures at the early age, participants, kids, teens, and also adults will be better prepared to weather any storm and thrive in the face of uncertainty, which that's what's happening now, guys. There's a lot of uncertainty going on. So, I got some books that I wrote. I got a couple of books in Amazon. I got like a Spanish book, credit repair book in Amazon in Spanish. It's called Sencillos Créditos, you know. I got another book in Amazon that is called Simple Credit Repair. I got another book in Amazon, which is this is an ebook, which is How to Repair, Fix, Boost, Rebuild, and later monitor your new credit, your new FICO 10 and 10T, because that's where we at now, guys. If you lost, register to Econ Learning Center. That way I can teach you that. So I got a couple of books. I got a kid's book, which is called Dinero's History of Money. I got another book, 10 Caminos en cómo concentrarse en una nueva aptitud financiera. You know? 10 ways to get a better financial attitude. I have it in English and I have it in Spanish. I also have another, like a little guidebook about the 16 credit secrets that you need to know. I got another guidebook. It's called the 10-Minute Guide to Instant Credit. It's an old book, but it still works. And then I got another book, which is called A Guide to a Better Prosperous Financial Freedom. And those are some of the books. And, you know, those are things that I've been doing, guys. And you guys could do it too. So, I got something else for you guys. You know, I'm like, again, like I told you earlier, I'm trying to increase access to the metaverse financial literacy here in Connecticut and wellness programs as a permanent and must needed financial education skills all over Connecticut. Waterbury, Connecticut, Prospect, Connecticut, Plainville, Connecticut, Naugatuck, Hartford, all over Connecticut, but mostly in my community, Waterbury and Prospect, Connecticut. You know, and everywhere else, but mostly inside here. Inside here. This is in Prospect, Connecticut, right? And also inside there in my We Mad Learn cast. Tune in every single Monday nights at 8 p.m. Don't miss it. If you want the link, leave me a comment below and I'll send you the link. So, if you are a parent, this is for the parents, very important. If you're a parent with kids and teens living paycheck to paycheck in Connecticut, can't afford a daycare center, can't afford a after school program, bring them to Econ Learning Center, sign them up. You know, my prices are very affordable. If you want to know more, leave me a comment before my after school program starts. So, you know, if you're working a lot and you need like let's say you're working from 4 to 10 p.m. and you need somebody to take care of your teenager because you cannot leave them in the house by themselves, you know, you could bring them here to Econ Learning Center. We'll keep them busy learning financial literacy, playing metaverse video games, you know, and things like that until you get back from your job and pick them up here, you know, at a very affordable price. I'm working on that, guys, but I need people to sign up. I need these parents to sign up. So, you know, leave me messages, leave me comments, let me know what do you think about the idea and so on and so on, and then we take it from there. I could create a waiting list, and then I could start setting everything up and the prices, which you're going to be amazed how much the prices are going to be. Much less than a daycare center and much less than after school programs here in Connecticut. They're too expensive. So if you're a parent living to paycheck and you have kids in Connecticut or generally live in the state of Connecticut, I need your undivided attention and support. All you have to do is watch a video that I could send you if you're interested in what I'm talking about to find out what Econ Learning Center and my petition is all about. And support, share, and sign this petition yourself and share with everybody that you know. So if you could do me that favor, let me know. If you're interested in helping me, you know, volunteering, leave me a comment and I'll send you the information.
Welcome to Econ Learning Center, your one-stop destination for mental health, physical fitness, financial literacy, computer learning, and entrepreneurship courses. Discover how you can enhance your knowledge, stay fit, and become tech-savvy in an interactive and engaging environment. At Econ Learning Center, we prioritize your mental health and well-being. Join our yoga and meditation classes to find inner peace and balance. Empower yourself with our financial literacy and entrepreneurship courses. Learn how to manage your finances, start your own business, and unlock your potential for success. In today's digital age, staying ahead requires computer learning and tech skills. Join our courses to master programming, web development, and more. Ready to embark on your learning journey? Enroll now and unlock a world of knowledge and growth.
Well, there you go, guys. Where you could enroll at econlearningcenter.org. You could Google map me. You could Google me. Google Econ Learning Center. You can also put my name, Econ Learning Center Carlos Anaya, Econ Learning Center Mr. Credibility. 24 or Mr. Credibility, either one, and you can find me and register. Register early, guys. Register early. Let me know. What do you think about a after school program, a affordable one? Will you pay for it? Let me know. Leave me a comment below. So, just by investing on yourself to improve your personal development, financial, and credit education to repair your credit, investing on yourself here in Econ Learning Center, credit and get out of debt, Our Learn by Doing books and credit repair financial service and debt freedom software, tools, courses. You are helping Econ Learning Center reach our crowdfunding goal on raising some seed money to establish the first ever metaverse VR Learn by Doing Econ Learning Center financial and tech business savvy peer leadership kids and teens adult day and after school program in my community of Waterbury, Connecticut and Prospect, Connecticut. But mostly it's going to be Prospect, Connecticut. I'm talking about right in here. I could easily fit like about 25 kids, teenagers and kids, ages 10 and up. All right. And also adults too. Only 25 people fit inside this facility. COVID-19 standard business rules gotta go by. So now to get completely out of debt, including your home mortgage, and start building real wealth in 5 to 7 years, you can learn it here at Econ Learning Center. So parents, if you have a mortgage, if you're in financial distress, if you have bad credit, you can learn how to get out of these things here. With the money you are already making, you don't have to get a second job to transform your debt into wealth. You have to have a financial literacy skills, and that's what I want to teach here. This is what I want to teach you. You also learn simple, no-hassle strategies for investing your money for long-term growth. Little money, long-term, creates a lot of money. And without debt dragging you down. You'll be amazed. You're going to be amazed at how quickly you can mass your fortune. We have a community. It's called International Personal Development Association. I'm connected with them. There's a community of people that teach financial literacy. The Revolution community, our community consists of personal development authors, speakers, success coaches, friends, fans from around the world who share their life-changing experiences in financial personal development through strategic strikes, books, positive psychological warfare, knowledge. We also have videos in the chamber. It's called the chamber. Our personal development videos chamber is designed to provide you with very best content in the industry. Each week, we will showcase personal development authors, speakers, success coaches, mini courses from rising stars to legends. The chambers will only feature the best of the best. So I'm not alone with this, guys. I'm not alone. I don't want to be alone. I'm tired of being alone. I want you guys in here for you can see what I'm talking about. It's going to change your life. So it's called the chamber. We also have a program in the financial literacy group. Mr. Ron Harris is the creator of the financial literacy group. In the financial literacy group, our mission, is to eradicate financial literacy worldwide and to dispute the big-time money-making, scamming money takers, credit repair, non-educated agencies like LL and CR that are scamming and charging their clients thousands of dollars per year for something that people can learn themselves if they find the time, commitment, discipline to do it themselves, but not by themselves. So this is what I'm talking about here. Would you rather go with a company, a LL company, or CR company. Can't say the names, to be in the safe side. Can't say the name, but you know who they are. You guys know who they are. You guys know who they are, right? So basically, here I'm transparent. Here you're gonna sit right here with me, aquí mismo, right here with me. I'm gonna have my computer right here, and I'm gonna have my credit virtual program, software program, which is free. I cannot charge for it because the company do not charge for nobody for it. I charge for my credit repair services. I'm teaching you how to repair your credit. $20 a week, $50 a month, $80 a month, $450 for the whole year, $750 for two people. Here in Connecticut, those are my prices, much less than the LL and the CR. So, get in contact with me at 203-266-1173 or 203-738-6714, extension 1001. Ask for Carlos Anaya. So, most people with credit and financial issues are looking for affordable lifeline, not a burden lifeline that can get them deeper in debt. Most of these people that are trusting themselves, these major credit repair businesses, can afford their services, but still pay them and trust them to repair their credit, instead of trusting themselves to learn how to repair their credit themselves, but not by themselves, with me. But not by themselves. These credit repair businesses are not educating. They're not educating. They're just taking your money from their customers to repair their credit. They are just taking and taking their hard-earned money and wasting time to get paid more and more every single month. Not me. That's why my program is for the whole entire year. The whole entire year. It ends. And hopefully by that time your credit score is 720 or more. And hopefully you learn what I taught you. And hopefully you don't mess it up again. That's why I do monitor services too. Combined. So, losing my voice. So, most customers that are with these credit repair businesses are not getting any good results for more than 3 times. Meanwhile, you pay them over $3,000 and still you haven't qualified to buy a house, a car, or a business loan or a personal loan because their credit scores are still under 720 points. Anybody can relate? I have a whole bunch of clients that couldn't relate when I started with them. Most customers don't have time to wait 3 years to buy a house or a car or basically fulfill their dreams. It's time to close the gap between those who know how money, credit, investments, and taxes really works and those who don't. So, at Econ Learning Center, we're going to teach you how to break the cycle of endless debt, foolish spending, and financial cluelessness. So anyone who wants to take control of their financial future as the knowledge to make it happen, we can do it alone. We need your help to expand our personal financial development programs all over Connecticut. So are you with me? Yes or no? Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know if you could relate. Let me know if you've been with any of these LL companies or CR companies or agencies that supposedly want to repair your credit and they didn't do jack nothing. Well, guys, and I leave you with this. Dreamers a dime a dozen. Visionaries are time tested again and again and again until they fulfill their purpose in their lives. Right? So, if you want to learn how money works, get in contact with me. Leave me a comment. the timing of money, how it works, the timing of credit, how it works. If you want to take the 2 hour, free financial literacy course inside my facility, it's 2 hours. How money works essentials. It's 100% free, and you're gonna be amazed at what you're gonna see. Now, while I and my students learn how money works, course is distilled in my endless world of information and advice about money, credit, into one course that gave me everything I needed to know to start working with a financial professional with confidence. That's what that how money works is going to teach you. Now, when it comes to the 7 and credit money milestone crash course, the course is based on our, you know, on this program, uh, which is called How Money Works. Stop being a sucker for your money, and which is a step-by-step guide to create financial security and independence in 7 steps of foundation that you need. So, so what will you learn? How to manage your money, how to manage your credit, how to manage, create a budget and then manage it, how to manage interest and your savings and your debt successfully. How much money is coming in, how much money is coming out, how much discretionary income you have left. That's what we're going to teach. Economic crisis of financial literacy. Think like the wealthy, sucker cycle, compound interest. That's what you're going to learn. Time value of money, time value of credit, $1 million baby, the rule of 72. And then part 2. So basically I'm going with you guys and telling you about what we do. So all right, guys, so thanks for tuning in. At the end of this video, please leave me a comment. What do you like about the We Matt Learncast? Let me know if you're going to tune in to the next episode, which is going to be about the 3 E's. The 3 E's. And you're going to be amazed what those 3 E's are. One of the 3 E's is that we are in trouble. And when you finish watching the 3 E's We Matt Learncast episode, which is going to be episode number 4, you guys are going to find ways. You're going to learn how to find ways to protect yourself from what's going on in this world right now. And here in Econ Learning Center, you take the whole entire course. You're going to learn how to protect yourself. Even if you take the 2-hour course, you're going to learn parts of how to protect yourself for free. So come on in. I'm looking for 360 people to take my 10 days free 7 credit and money milestones crash course inside my facility, in here, or online in We Matt Learncast, or in my website. Or you can go directly to my website and register there. All right? So, it's free for 2 hours. Now, if you want to take the 10 days course, it's $20. One-time payment of $20. Because there's a lot of secrets in there, and I couldn't put it out there for free. All right? Because they will ban me from the website that I have. So I had to put a price. And the website is whatnot.com. That's an app. You can go there. I'm live there every Monday nights at 8 p.m. Whatnot. And you can find me. You could put Mr. Credibility, or you could put Carlos Anaya, or you could put 10 days, 7 credit money milestone crash course, and you can find me there. and you could register there. Or you could, to find everything that I do, you could just download my app, FYI app, tinyurl.com/capital WEMADLearningCast. We Mad Learning Cast. tinyurl.com We Mad Learning Cast. And you could see everything that I do there, and you could take you could download my app, and you can see me there when I do my classes live there too. It's all connected, guys. So we have the most affordable and simple trusted credit repair process to fix, repair, boost, and rebuild your credit in Connecticut, period. Physical place. And I'm talking about physical, not through the phone like the LL and the CR. You know who I'm talking about. You don't see them. You don't see them. You don't actually see them with your paperwork and your letters being written and then being mailed out. You don't see it. All that stuff is being done digital. I don't do that. I literally compose the letters on your custom financial issue. With your custom financial issue, then I send the letters. Yeah, there's a fee, but it's more affordable than the other ones. Again, 20, 50, 80, 450, 750. You want to know more? Go to my website and you can find out. You can set up an appointment. And again, in my FYI app, I have artificial intelligence. It's called Mr. Credibility AI. You could ask any credit repair questions. You could set up an appointment with me there. Ask any questions when it has to do with me. Make sure you put my name and also my company name, Carlos Econ Learning Center. Say hi, my name is Jill or Bill. I would like to know more about your credit. I would like to speak to Carlos. And then Mr. Credibility will respond to you with any questions that you may have that pertain to my business. And if you get any glitch, please let me know so I could fix them. All right, this is something new that I'm working on for my business. Well, that's all I have to say, guys. This is Carlos Anaya from Econ Learning Center. You have a great day.